What is going on, guys? This is Aaron. This video, I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be about. I know particularly it's going to be regarding PayPal and their customer service issues, particularly in my situation. On Thanksgiving Day, it turned out that my personal computer, my gaming computer, had been compromised and hacked. I woke up that morning, I found 8 intrusions on the computer. I immediately disconnected it from the internet, reformatted the entire Windows system on both of my PCs, my streaming PC and my gaming PC. But it looked like the damage had been done. I was seeing orders pop up for Amazon, eBay, and my PayPal was linked to my eBay. So my credit card company, who I use Capital One. They actually declined all the purchases on Amazon, every single one. My bank is connected to my PayPal, which my PayPal is connected to my eBay. There was an order on eBay for the total of $6,250. Yeah, $625. Sorry, $625 for a fucking vacuum cleaner that was shipped to New York. I immediately submitted that as fraud. My bank denied the payment as fraud. eBay flagged it as fraud. PayPal said, hey, that was an authorized transaction because it came from your IP address. And I said, yes, I know it came from my IP address because my home computer was compromised. Whenever I got the first suspicion that something was up, I opened Chrome, and as soon as I clicked on the address bar, there was a whole bunch of a random string of fucking things that was popping up that I've never typed in. So I knew this is where stuff was starting to get a little fishy to me. So they denied the claim and they sent a claim appeal link. So I sent that back with the banking information of them closing the account for fraud activity, and eBay, how they sent me a notice for fraud activity. And once again, PayPal said, no, you're at fault. And I was like, what are you talking about? So now, for whatever reason, PayPal honored this purchase, and I'm negative $625 in my PayPal. Actually, less than that, because I actually received a payout from Twitch the first time in 9 months, and it was like $111, and they sent it to my PayPal, so PayPal ate that up. So yeah, that was my Thanksgiving. I know it's not Thanksgiving, it's almost Christmas, but this is what I've been dealing with. But here, check it out. I have this linked up here if it pops up. There we go. Yeah, no nudes, I promise. Yeah, you can see unauthorized use of your account, action required. This was the email they sent me to get all this stuff done. Then let me switch back here. My full face. Show you guys another thing. I might have deleted this actually. Hang on. Amazon. I'm gonna hide the order number. All right, so once again, this is my bank and Amazon, or my credit card company. The issue of the card used for an order from your Amazon has contacted us. You disputed the charge with them and they withdrew the payment. Easy. So there's that. I have all these notifications, or correspondence, I guess you could say, of me dealing with these fraudulent charges. And PayPal's like, nah, fam, looks good to us. So I'm not entirely sure what to do, because as a streamer, I'm not gonna say a lot of my income, because let's face it, I'm not a big streamer. I don't get donos out the ass, but the few I do get do come from PayPal. And now because of this stupid shit, I am now negative $514.41. And that $111 payout from Twitch would have been extra Christmas presents for my 3 kids. I have not worked since March because of this COVID bullshit. My daughter's school is emailing me about 3 new cases a day at her school. So I have to homeschool my kids. So any little bit of income I get, I need. Like, desperately need. And the fact that PayPal's doing this, like just straight cucking me, that's annoying. Now, I don't get, again, I'm not a big streamer. I have a dedicated group of people that watch me. So now, as it kind of sits, I don't have anything linked for any kind of donation links or anything like that. So the only options I have in terms of donos or tips, like whatever you want to call it, as a donation or a tip. A lot of people call it tips to get away from the charity aspect of it, I guess. I don't fucking know. Anyways, is Cash App or Bits. You know, the safest and easiest way is Bits, you know, but one of the good things about people using, like, tipping, let's just say tipping, whatever the fuck it is, but people tipping, the best part about that is that's an instantaneous amount of money. Like, if I'm hurting for cash that day or even that month, and I want to make sure, you know, that I can feed my 3 kids and put gas in my van to go get groceries, that $20 that I may get immediately through PayPal from a donation or a tip is great, because I can transfer that to my bank account and go get some food. And granted, I'm not hurting. I mean, you see all this shit behind me. You know, if it comes down to it, I can sell any of this stuff for money, you know, but the fact that I'm counting on income to come in and then I get hosed like this because of some bullshit, I just don't see how it is that I can provide proof of fraudulent activity and PayPal is going to sit here and say, nope, you did this. We have proof. And their sole proof is it came from your IP address. Yes, I'm aware it did. Every single one of those purchases did, but you're the one refusing to acknowledge it as fraud. And my bank can't do anything about it. But what I'm not understanding is PayPal's a middleman. It's not a financial institution. They are a middleman. Order comes from eBay. Debit card is linked to PayPal. Submit the order through PayPal. It hits the bank. Bank declines it. That's it. Order should be canceled. It shouldn't be filled. Why is PayPal honoring this payment and putting me negative? That's what I'm not understanding in the first place. Even if it's not fraud, why is PayPal doing that? I have no fucking clue. And due to all this stuff and me typing in PayPal so much on my phone, I'm now getting PayPal ads on my Facebook. So I just was like, let me go check these comments on here. And it's riddled with comments from people that are having very near the same experience that I am. Terrible customer service. No one handling a situation. People that have fallen victims of scams that PayPal just is not situating the problem. So for my situation, it's like I could link my wife's PayPal and do that through Donos if I wanted to, but I don't want, it's not that I don't want the money going to her. That's not what I'm trying to say. But she doesn't keep up with her PayPal, and I don't want to, you know, at the end of every stream be like, hey babe, there should be like 30-40 bucks in there, go ahead and transfer that to my account. You know, I don't want to do that. That's a whole lot of back and forth. So Bits is probably the safest option, but I think, well, I know for every bit someone donates, that's a penny to me. But for someone to buy bits, they're paying like $1.50 per bit. So it's not really beneficial to the person who is purchasing the bits. And on top of that, back to my argument about how a donation through PayPal or whatever I can get immediately, if need be. Bits, that's part of your payout. So if you're like me and you don't generate enough revenue from subs or bits, you're going to go 9 months without seeing any of that pay. Like, I wasn't even expecting any kind of money from Twitch. Nothing. But then I get an email saying, hey, payout sent to Twitch or sent to PayPal. And really what annoys me is because of this stuff, I changed it all to my banking information, not PayPal. So Twitch was supposed to go to my bank, but I didn't do it early enough. So that's just $111 down the drain. So I'm annoyed at PayPal severely at this situation and how poorly they handle fraudulent claims. And they're going to try to put this on a collections report, and I will fight it to my dying day. If I have to, I will contract a financial attorney if I absolutely have to keep that off my credit report, whatever, because they're a middleman. They're not a financial institution. They're not backed by the fucking FICA, whatever, the people that insure banks. They're not backed by that. They're an independent company. They're just a middleman. So yeah, if you guys have had any issues with PayPal in the past, let me know. How long did it take for you to get situated? People are telling me to just keep resubmitting and maybe it'll get fixed. I don't want to keep resubmitting. You burned me really bad. You fucking guys burned me extremely bad right here. Everyone else was real quick to look at the evidence and call it what it is. PayPal's like, nah, fam, we need our money. Even though they didn't give any money. They just got stuck in a loop. My bank declined it. Credit card declined it. eBay said it's fraud. Why the fuck are you guys doing it? This is kind of a rant, and I apologize. But yeah, so in this situation, I got hosed really bad. So if you guys have any advice, leave it in the comments below. If you guys have any suggestions, leave it in the comments below. If you guys are supporters of the channel, supporters of the Twitch channel or anything like that, supporters of me as a whole, I appreciate you. Merry Christmas. I'm not sure if we'll have a video uploaded between now and then. Been camping out on Cyberpunk. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Chris Mahana Kwanzaa. Love all you guys. Have a good one. We'll see you guys on the next one.